Charlie, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long while. Yes, I know some of you guys have missed me here on the channel, but well, I'm here to bring you some latest updates on the Black Stars. We know that, Charlie, the 2025 AFCON there. We are not going to the 2025 AFCON next year in Morocco, but in the AFCON qualifiers we still have to play our last game against Niger, and the game will be played on Monday at the Accra Sports Stadium. And already people are even annoying, Charlie. Ghana, yeah, Black Stars match where you know the here. The National Sports Authority has released the amount for the tickets for the game against Niger. Meanwhile, the Black Stars are not even going for the AFCON qualifiers, which means that you have to open free gates so that people will come and watch the game, because the last time we even took on Sudan, people didn't buy the tickets. After first half, they have to open free gate for people to come in, and now you're going to play a useless match that won't take us anywhere, and you want to take gate proceeds. But well, I understand. They have to make sure that there's enough money to take care of other utilities at the stadium. They have to pay bills, ECG and all that. So yes, so these are the amount for the gate proceeds or the tickets for Ghana's upcoming game against Niger. And well, even if we win by 10-0, 100-0, we are still not going for the AFCON. Well, there is some piece of update. Well, after drawing their game against Angola a few days ago, which is on Friday, the Black Stars players have finally arrived home, and they touched base in Ghana on Saturday. And after arriving in camp, well, they didn't hold any training session, but well, today the team will be holding their final training session. And Coach Otuado, well, we've all heard from him what he had to say after the game against Angola. But let me take you through the itinerary for the Black Stars before the game on Monday. So according to their official page on X, that is formerly known as Twitter, this is the program outline for the Black Stars as at Sunday, 17th November 2024. So at 10 a.m. there will be a pre-match press conference for the Niger team at 10 a.m. on Sunday. Then the Niger team will have their training session at 10:30 a.m. for their official training session. The Black Stars, however, will have their press conference at 4 p.m. Then at 4:30 p.m. the Black Stars will have their final training session at the Accra Sports Stadium for the game against Niger. Now, to the big news. Well, some players would not be featuring the game against Niger. Yes, some Black Stars players have been ruled out against Niger in the final qualifier for the 2025 AFCON, and these are the players who will not be able to feature in the games. They are Captain Jordan Ayew alongside left back Gideon Mensah and Ali Dusido, as well as Abdul Fattah Isaaku. Yes, they have been ruled out for the They've been ruled out for the forthcoming African Cup of Nations qualifier against Niger due to injuries, and that is what the Black Stars official account on X told us. But in the meantime, Coach Otuado has handed call-ups to some other players, and that includes the likes of Jerry Ifriye, the Ghana under-20 player who has been doing very well. We recently saw his performance when he featured in the Zone B tournament for the WAFU tournament. Then we also have Kamaradini Mahmudu. He has also been invited as a late call-up to the Black Stars upcoming game against Niger. Ebenezer Aban has also been handed a late call-up to the Black Stars. So these players are expected to join the Black Stars squad for their game against Niger on Monday. Well, see, the Black Stars, we always talk this, but they don't listen. Stop infiltrating the Black Stars with players born abroad. This is a team that was built for the local players. Why have we done this? When we wake up, they will say that the standard of our players in the Ghana Premier League is not good. But look at what Razak Simpson showed in the game against Angola. We were all impressed. That tells us that if we give these local players the chance, then they will go ahead and do more. Now that push has come, your foreign-based players are calling out sick and calling out injured. And that is what happens. They will always prioritize their club football over the national team, because at club level, they are paid 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Partey is paid 200,000. Why would you come and risk it for the Black Stars and take $10,000 as winning bonus or something? No, they will not do that. Anya no beji or G 200,000 weekly. We say Ombebo we qualifies 3 months. No beji 100,000. Doesn't make sense. So these are the things that when you look at, then you identify the problems and say that, okay, why don't you use local players for the qualifiers and see how it goes? Now look at where we are. And for Otuado, I've been really critically thinking about the issue. Should we sack Otuado or keep him? Because if we sack Coach Otuado, we have to bring in a new coach who would have to understand our system. And it's going to take a while for the Black Stars to get back to where we want it to be. I've heard other narrations about Kurt Okreku resigning and all that. Yes, I support it. I also support the call for the sports minister to also go and all that. But if we don't change things and identify our main problems, things are always going to be the same. It might be that Kurt Okreku will go, the next person who succeed him will also be a failure. The sports minister might go, the next person who succeeds him might be a failure. Coach Otuado might go, the next person who succeeds him might be a failure. But if we put things in the right order, then we can be good to go. Coach Otuado can stay there. We give him the necessary training, because this is a coach that we got as a trainer scout. He was working behind the shadows for the likes of Coach Kwesi Appiah, Milovan Rajevac for the 2019 AFCON, then 2021 AFCON. We saw him coming close to the Black Stars and all that. This is his first stint as a main coach, and I think in the 2022 World Cup qualifiers, we were just lucky that we got a draw against Nigeria and qualified for the World Cup. And I keep saying that in the 2022 World Cup qualifiers, we didn't win the game against Nigeria. We only drew and got the away goal route qualified. Now that things have become difficult, we've seen that Coach Otuado is really not up there, and people are calling for his dismissal. Is he the issue? That's the same way we called for Asamoah Gyan to leave the Black Stars at some point in time, and Asamoah Gyan went after the 2019 AFCON, 2021 AFCON. The day are you and the day are you now call away FN the 2023 AFCON this year now. Still zero. Now the day I use out of the Black Stars, and still we are underperforming. People will say Jordan Ayew, but Jordan Ayew, because he scored a goal, you can't mention his name. That's how we are. We always have to blame someone. Always have to find a way to blame someone. And I understand Coach Otuado will get blamed. I don't have anything against Coach Otuado, and he hasn't given me anything. But all I'm trying to say is that let's identify the problem and critically look at it and solve it. I know Sadiq Adams said one thing, that he spoke to one Black Stars player and said that sometimes when they are on the field, they don't even know what happens. The whole aura, the whole spirit of the team is lost. And Charlie, I'm shocked. And you guys know what? Prior to the game against Angola that we played on Friday, the Black Stars went to make donations to the special home at Jolu, but yesterday it didn't go well. But you listen to some veteran sports journalists who will tell you that gone are the days when Black Stars were going to play matches, they will go and make donations. And they say, didn't you go and make donations? Did you yield well? I believe in giving, but Charlie, if you don't tackle the fundamentals, Charlie, you always get it wrong. And I believe that, well, this is the right time for us to sit back, analyze, and get ready. We might miss the 2025 AFCON, but the 2026 World Cup, we can't miss it. I'm up for someone call America. If you don't know, you don't qualify for the World Cup. Black Stars, Charlie. Some players will not visit home for the next 5 years. Well, I'll leave it here and catch you in the next one. Until then, my name is Joseph Adonafio. Thanks for doing the watching. I'll see you another time. Peace out.